Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be exploring the world of Google Cloud Platform.
GCP.
GCP. You might know Google for search,
Yeah.
YouTube and Gmail. But the technology that powers those giants is also driving businesses of all sizes. We've got some in-depth analysis here to help us understand what makes GCP tick and why it's making waves in the cloud world.
What's really interesting about it is that Google's journey to the cloud wasn't so much, a deliberate thing.
Right.
It was more of an evolution driven by the need to solve their own colossal technical challenges.
So before GCP was even a concept, Google's laying the groundwork for cloud computing without even realizing it.
Exactly. Imagine trying to handle billions of searches and countless hours of YouTube videos every single day.
Right.
To tackle that, Google had to come up with incredibly innovative solutions.
Can you give us a peek behind the curtain? What kind of groundbreaking technologies were they developing?
Let's take MapReduce, for example.
Yeah.
This framework revolutionized the way massive data sets are processed by distributing tasks across a vast network of computers.
Wow.
And then there's Bigtable, their database designed to handle petabytes of data.
Petabytes of data.
Yeah, equivalent to 1 million gigabytes.
Oh, wow. Those are some pretty mind-boggling numbers.
They are.
And Kubernetes, the industry standard for container orchestration, also has its roots back in Google's labs, right?
You are absolutely right. Kubernetes actually evolved from Borg, which was Google's internal cluster management system.
So you could see that they were sort of inadvertently pioneering cloud technology long before GCP was officially born.
Yeah, it wasn't deliberate at all.
So it sounds like Google had a massive head start in the cloud game. Why were they such a late entrant to the public cloud market?
It's a great question. While they were ahead in terms of the technology, their initial focus was definitely on consumer products, search, YouTube, all those things.
Right.
During that time, Amazon was busy building AWS, and Microsoft was laying the foundation for Azure.
Gotcha. So while AWS and Azure were already established players, Google was still kind of perfecting their core offerings before really entering the cloud arena.
Precisely. But this is where it gets interesting because despite joining the party late, GCP is rapidly catching up.
Yeah, I've heard analysts saying that GCP is a serious contender now.
Definitely.
What is it that is fueling their impressive growth trajectory?
One word: infrastructure. Google possesses one of the largest and most advanced global networks ever built.
Yeah.
It was initially built to support products like search and YouTube.
So they were unknowingly building the foundation for a global cloud powerhouse all along.
Exactly. This network is capable of handling billions of daily searches and video streams.
Wow.
That's the backbone of GCP.
That's wild.
And this gives them a significant advantage when it comes to speed, reliability, and global reach.
Huge advantage for businesses that operate internationally and need their applications to run seamlessly worldwide.
Absolutely. Low latency, high availability, built-in redundancy, all part of the package.
That's a pretty big package.
It is. And they also offer a unique feature called live migration of virtual machines.
Live migration. I've heard that term thrown around. But what is that and why is it such a big deal?
So imagine a critical application is running on a virtual machine that's hosted on a physical server. So when GCP needs to do maintenance on that physical server, instead of just taking your application offline, they can seamlessly move it to another server without any downtime.
So it's like performing surgery on a running engine without switching it off.
Pretty much, yeah. This feature just really illustrates how Google's incredible engineering prowess is translated into tangible benefits for GCP users.
Well, global reach is definitely a major selling point for GCP. But what other aspects of GCP set them apart from the competition?
Okay, so let's go back to those early innovations we discussed. MapReduce and Bigtable. Those weren't just technological feats. They were laying the groundwork for Google's current dominance in AI and machine learning.
Google's reputation as an AI powerhouse is well known. But can you tell us how they've integrated AI into GCP?
Okay, so AI is deeply embedded into GCP. For starters, they've developed custom hardware called tensor processing units, or TPUs, which are designed specifically to accelerate machine learning workloads.
So they're not just relying on off-the-shelf components. They're creating specialized hardware to power their AI offerings.
Yeah, they're pushing the boundaries of AI hardware.
Wow.
And they've made all these advanced AI capabilities accessible to businesses through tools like Vertex AI.
Okay.
You don't have to be a machine learning expert to build and deploy your own AI models.
That's a huge game changer.
It is.
Because it really democratizes access to AI, and it empowers businesses of all sizes to leverage its power.
Absolutely. And then there's BigQuery.
Yeah.
Their data analytics engine built on Google's internal technology called Dremel.
Dremel.
Okay. Yeah, it can analyze massive data sets at incredible speeds.
It's fascinating how Google leverages its internal technologies to create such powerful products for its cloud platform.
Well, it's a key part of their strategy. They're not just building tools. They're building an ecosystem powered by their innovation and a deep understanding of data.
Well, we've talked about global reach. We've talked about AI dominance.
Right.
What else does GCP bring to the table?
Well, remember Kubernetes?
Yeah.
The open source container orchestration system we talked about? Well, Google played a crucial role in developing Kubernetes.
Right.
And has taken it to the next level with Google Kubernetes Engine.
GKE.
GKE. That's right.
Okay, for those of us who may not be familiar, can you quickly explain what containers and Kubernetes are?
Sure.
And why they're so important?
So containers are like lightweight packages for software applications, making it easier to deploy and manage them across different environments.
Right.
Kubernetes is like an orchestra conductor.
Ensuring that these containers all work together harmoniously, GKE provides a managed environment for deploying and managing these containerized applications in the cloud.
So GKE simplifies the complexities of managing containerized applications.
Yeah, it really does.
What's the strategic advantage of this for Google?
Well, GKE not only simplifies cloud operations and enhances portability, but it also serves as the foundation for their hybrid cloud strategy.
Hybrid cloud?
Yes.
That's, is that like a cloud with mixed weather conditions? Or?
Not quite.
What's that?
It means combining on-premises infrastructure with public cloud resources. And GCP's solution for this is called Anthos.
Anthos, So what's the rationale behind adopting a hybrid cloud setup? Isn't the cloud just supposed to replace on-premises servers altogether?
It's a common misconception.
Yeah.
Many businesses actually have legacy systems, specific security requirements or data regulations that just make a purely public cloud approach impractical. So Anthos allows them to have the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
The flexibility of the cloud and the control of their own on-premises infrastructure.
And here's what makes Anthos truly unique. It doesn't just work with GCP. It can manage workloads on other public clouds as well, even AWS and Azure.
So they're essentially promoting their tools, even if you're using a competitor's services.
It just goes to show their confidence in the platform and their understanding of the needs of businesses.
This is all very technical talk, which is music to a techie's ears.
Right.
But what about the developers who actually build applications on GCP?
Yeah.
Is it user-friendly? Or do you need a PhD in computer science to even navigate it?
Well, Google has a strong commitment to open source, which is a huge plus for developers.
Why is open source so important in this context?
Open source fosters collaboration and transparency. Developers can contribute to and improve the platform, leading to better tools and faster innovation.
So there's sort of a community built around it.
Exactly. It also means that GCP utilizes industry-standard tools and frameworks, making it easier for developers to get up to speed. And GCP also offers a wealth of APIs, command line tools, and SDKs designed to make development and deployment much faster and easier.
So GCP is developer-friendly.
It is.
What about security? I mean, with all the data breaches happening these days, it's a major concern for any business operating in the cloud.
Well, security is paramount, and GCP excels in this area. They've implemented a multi-layered security approach that starts with hardware-based encryption.
So the data is encrypted at the most fundamental level.
Absolutely. In addition to that, they have rigorous identity and access management, continuous monitoring, and advanced features like VPC service controls and access transparency.
So it sounds like they've gone above and beyond to create a really secure environment.
Yeah, they have apps.
Is there anything else that contributes to their really strong security posture?
Well, they also meet a wide range of industry-specific and international compliance standards. So this means that businesses in highly regulated industries like healthcare and finance can confidently trust GCP with their sensitive data.
GCP seems to be checking all the boxes so far. Global reach, AI leadership, containerization, developer friendliness, and top-notch security. So where is GCP headed next? What does the future hold for them?
Well, if recent earnings reports and analyst observations are any indication, Google is serious about their cloud ambitions.
So they're putting their money where their mouth is.
They are. They're investing heavily in expanding their data centers and in AI capabilities. And this suggests they're really confident in the long-term growth potential of GCP.
And who are they targeting with all this growth? Are they targeting startups, enterprises, or everyone in between?
They aim to cater to a wide range of customers, but they have been very actively courting large enterprise clients under the leadership of their CEO, Thomas Kurian.
I know he came from Oracle, which has a very strong track record in the enterprise software market. How has his leadership influenced GCP's strategy?
Well, his expertise has been really instrumental in expanding GCP's sales channels, forging partnerships with major consulting firms, and enhancing their enterprise support offerings.
So it seems that they're not just building a technology platform. They're creating a whole ecosystem to support enterprise-level adoption.
Exactly.
That's pretty smart.
And that's not all. They're developing vertical market solutions.
Vertical market solutions.
By combining AI and data analytics to address industry-specific challenges.
Can you give us a specific example of how they're tailoring these offerings to different industries?
So let's take their collaboration with Connecta, which is a global business process outsourcing company.
They're leveraging AI to enhance customer experiences and automate contact center operations.
So they're translating their broad AI capabilities into practical solutions for very specific sectors.
Precisely. And one more aspect of their strategy that's gaining a lot of traction is sustainability.
I know that Google is known for its commitment to green initiatives. How does that translate to their cloud platform?
Well, they're positioning GCP as a leader in sustainable cloud computing. They've committed to carbon neutrality. And are investing heavily in renewable energy for their data centers.
So they're catering to businesses that prioritize environmental responsibility.
Exactly. It's a strategic move, considering the growing importance of sustainability in the business world these days.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
But before we move on, let's take a moment to recap. What are some of the key takeaways that set GCP apart?
Here's what I find most remarkable. First, Google's unparalleled global infrastructure.
Which was originally designed for their consumer products, underpins GCP. This gives them a unique advantage in speed, reliability, and reach. Second, their deep expertise in AI and machine learning is not just a marketing tactic. It's woven into the very fabric of GCP with custom hardware and AI-powered tools that make this transformative technology accessible to businesses of all sizes.
It's huge.
And third, their embrace of open source containerization with Kubernetes and their hybrid cloud solution, Anthos, really demonstrates their commitment to flexibility and to meeting businesses wherever they are in their cloud journey.
It's a really powerful combination of capabilities, innovation, and adaptability. But I have a feeling there's even more to uncover about the world of GCP.
Oh, there's much more to explore.
Okay.
In part 2, we'll delve deeper into the specific products and services that make up this cloud giant.
Ooh, exciting.
We'll uncover some hidden gems, analyze their strengths and weaknesses, and maybe even spark some ideas.
Awesome.
On how you can harness the power of GCP for your own endeavors.
Well, stay tuned for part 2 of our GCP deep dive.
Definitely do.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Google Cloud Platform. Last time we talked about GCP's global reach, their AI prowess, and their commitment to open source and that innovative hybrid cloud solution, Anthos.
Right. We covered a lot of ground.
We did.
But now let's zoom in a little bit. And take a closer look at the building blocks of GCP, the specific products and services that make it such a versatile platform.
I'm ready to get into the nuts and bolts. Where do we start?
Well, a good place to begin is with compute. The foundation of any cloud platform.
Makes sense.
This is where we find Compute Engine, GCP's powerhouse for virtual machines.
I mean, virtual machines, those are basically virtual computers in the cloud, right?
Yeah, they are.
What makes Compute Engine stand out in a crowded market?
Well, one of the key advantages is the sheer range of machine types they offer.
Okay.
Whether you need a small web server or a high-performance computing cluster for complex simulations,
Wow.
Compute Engine's got you covered.
And they have that impressive live migration feature we talked about earlier.
Right.
Minimizing downtime during maintenance.
Exactly.
That's huge. And they offer flexible pricing options as well.
Absolutely. You can pay by the second.
Wow.
Which is great for workloads that fluctuate.
Right.
Or you can opt for sustained use discounts if you have applications running consistently.
Okay.
Lots of options.
So Compute Engine's like the bedrock of our cloud city.
Mm-hmm.
What other essential elements are there?
Next up, we have storage.
Okay.
And GCP provides a wide array of options to suit different needs.
Right.
They have cloud storage for object storage.
Right.
Cloud SQL for managed relational databases.
Okay.
And Cloud Spanner for globally distributed, highly scalable databases.
That's a lot of choices.
It is.
Can you kind of walk us through these different storage options and help us understand when to choose one over the other?
Let's start with cloud storage.
Okay.
Think of it as a massive digital warehouse where you can store vast amounts of unstructured data like images, videos, documents, and backups.
Gotcha.
It's incredibly durable, scalable, and cost-effective.
So I'm developing an application that needs storage for things like photos and videos. Cloud storage would be a good fit.
Precisely. Now, for structured data, like customer information, transactions, or inventory, you'd want to explore Cloud SQL.
Okay.
It's a managed service for popular relational databases like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server.
So it takes away the headache of managing the database infrastructure.
Exactly.
Allowing the developers to just focus on the application logic.
That's the idea.
I like that.
Cloud SQL handles all those tedious tasks. Backups, replication, patching.
Yeah, all the stuff you don't want to do.
It frees up your time and resources to focus on other things.
And what about Cloud Spanner?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that it's for globally distributed, scalable databases.
Yeah.
When would that be the preferred choice?
So Cloud Spanner is designed for applications that need strong consistency and high availability across multiple regions. It ensures that your data is synchronized globally, even in the face of network disruptions or server failures.
It sounds like mission-critical applications that cannot afford downtime or data inconsistencies.
Exactly. It's a very complex technology.
Yeah.
But GCP has made it surprisingly easy to use.
Okay, we've got compute. We've got storage covered.
Right.
What other fundamental building blocks are there?
Well, networking is absolutely crucial.
Right.
GCP's networking infrastructure leverages the same global network that powers Google Search and YouTube.
That's right.
So you can expect speed and reliability.
Yeah.
They offer virtual private cloud, VPC.
For creating isolated networks.
Right.
Cloud load balancing for distributing traffic efficiently across multiple instances, and Cloud DNS for managing your domain names.
So they've really taken care of all those behind-the-scenes networking complexities, making it easier for the developers to just focus on building and deploying their applications.
They've abstracted away a lot of the complexity.
I see.
And to help you manage and monitor all these resources, they have a suite of tools like Cloud Console for a nice visual interface.
Yeah.
Cloud monitoring for tracking performance metrics, and cloud logging for analyzing log data.
So we can't forget about GCP's secret weapon, AI and machine learning. What are some of the standout offerings in that realm?
Well, we touched upon Vertex AI.
Right.
They're a comprehensive platform for building, deploying, and managing machine learning models.
Right, like a central hub for all things AI on GCP.
Exactly. And within Vertex AI, you have a diverse range of tools,
including AutoML, which enables you to build models without writing any code.
Wow. So even someone with limited coding experience could potentially create an AI model.
Absolutely.
It's designed to be very user-friendly and accessible.
They also offer pre-trained models for common tasks, like image classification, natural language processing, and translation, which can be easily customized to your specific needs.
It's like having a toolbox full of pre-built AI components that you can just plug and play into your applications.
A great analogy.
I try.
And they also have tools like BigQuery ML.
BigQuery ML?
Allowing you to run machine learning models directly within BigQuery, their data warehouse.
So you can analyze massive data sets and build AI models all within the same environment.
That's right.
What are some examples of how businesses are using these tools?
Let's say you're an e-commerce company.
Okay.
You can use BigQuery ML to analyze customer purchase history.
Right.
To build a recommendation engine, to personalize product suggestions.
Very cool.
Or if you're in healthcare,
right,
you could use Vertex AI to build models that analyze medical images to help with diagnosis.
Wow. So GCP is making AI incredibly powerful and accessible.
But they're always innovating and adding new services.
Are there any other AI or ML services worth mentioning?
A recent example is Document AI.
Okay.
Which leverages machine learning to extract valuable insights from documents.
So that could be really useful for automating things like processing invoices.
Exactly.
Or analyzing contracts.
Exactly. They're really pushing the boundaries of how AI can be applied to solve real-world business problems.
Well, we've explored a variety of individual products and services, but it's important to remember that GCP is more than just a collection of tools, right?
Absolutely. It's a comprehensive platform with a rich ecosystem of partners, integrations, and solutions.
It sounds like a well-integrated ecosystem where all these different components can complement each other.
Yeah.
What makes this approach so beneficial for businesses?
It really simplifies the process of building, deploying, and scaling applications in the cloud. It provides a cohesive and powerful platform that can adapt to the evolving needs of businesses.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're wrapping up our exploration of Google Cloud Platform. We've talked about its origins, its global infrastructure, the AI, and that unique hybrid cloud solution with Anthos.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey. We've seen how Google has really built a robust and versatile platform.
We've built our cloud city, explored the districts, and peeked into the AI labs.
We have.
But before we wrap up this deep dive, we need to address the elephants in the room.
Right.
AWS and Azure.
Yeah.
Where does GCP fit in, and how are they differentiating themselves?
Good question. AWS is still the market leader. Azure is a strong contender. And GCP, although they don't have the same market share as AWS, their growth has been remarkable, and they are focusing on their unique strengths. They are leveraging that global network, their deep expertise in AI and machine learning, and their developer-friendly approach.
So they're playing to their strengths.
Yeah.
What other approaches are they taking to really stand out?
They're also focusing on specific industries, tailoring solutions to address those needs. We talked about their partnership with Connecta, and they're making similar inroads in other sectors like healthcare, finance, and retail.
So they're crafting solutions for real-world challenges in specific industries.
Yeah, and they're doing it with an emphasis on open source and interoperability.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So what else is on the roadmap for GCP? What does the future hold?
They're going to continue to invest in expanding infrastructure and innovating. They're building more data centers, developing new AI and ML services, and constantly enhancing security and compliance offerings.
They're not just keeping pace, they're pushing the boundaries.
Exactly. And they're doing it with a focus on sustainability.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
So for our listeners, why should they care about Google Cloud Platform?
The cloud is not a luxury anymore. It's really a necessity for any business that wants to be competitive in the digital age. It's the foundation for everything: mobile apps, e-commerce, data analytics, AI.
And GCP is a major player.
Absolutely. So whether you're a startup or a large enterprise, GCP has a lot to offer. If you're looking to scale your business, accelerate innovation, and unlock new opportunities, you should explore GCP.
It's been fascinating to see how they've leveraged their internal expertise to build this comprehensive platform.
They're not just building a technology platform, they're fostering a community and an ecosystem.
We've only scratched the surface here, but hopefully this has sparked your curiosity.
Definitely.
We encourage you to explore the vast possibilities of GCP.
I think the crucial question isn't which cloud platform is the best, but which cloud platform is best for me.
That's a great point. The best platform aligns with your business goals and your technical needs. So do your research, ask the tough questions, and then choose the platform that will empower you to reach your ambitions.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Google Cloud Platform.
Until next time, keep diving deep.